Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Doqq on the left and Tobby on the right. This is round 3 of the KYBER Cup. Doqq flying Warthog and 3 Red Squadron bombers. He's got synced console on everything and Wolfpack. So he's hoping to, after defending somebody, is going to take a strain to take a target lock. Don't care too much about straining these BTLBs. They barely have an evade dice anyway. They'll take the target lock, they'll shoot their proton torpedoes, and then they will use fire convergence from the lot to get rerolls, and then pass that target lock around because they didn't need it for the rerolls. We'll see if Tobby, who has brought Jango and Sun Fac, will allow those proton torpedoes to happen. It's a very arc-dodgy list. But honestly, I mean, over on that other side, you've got dorsal turrets. So 180-degree arcs on all those ships. You've got a bow tie on the lot. You've got the dorsal and the front arc for the Y-Wings. It's going to be a lot to dodge. What flavor of Jango do we have here? Lone Wolf, Doqq, Prox Mines, Transponder Codes, Shield Upgrade, Slave 1, Boba Fett, Sun Fac with Ensnare and Predator. Let's take a second at the top here to appreciate this paint scheme. There is an award for the best painted ship in the KYBER Cup. So make sure if you've got custom paint in your list, physical or digital, as long as it's a ship that you are flying in the event, post it in the ship gallery on the KYBER Cup Discord for a chance to win that prize. All right, turning in already with the Y-Wings. Pretty big open space there, so even if you decide this was a bad idea next turn, yellow can too hard left. Maybe go after Sun Fac. Three straight from Jango. Sun Fac with a 3 bank. Rolls left. Looks like the turret is rotated left as well, away from the enemy so that when you actually go into the engagement, maybe you flip it around and reposition. Jango could Talon, but right now he's pretty much heading to that left side of the board and up. Is that where you want to be? It might, honestly, with transponder codes, it might be worth locking early with all these Y-Wings. Well, by the time you activate, well, I guess if you need to move up and rotate your turret, and Jango jams you, you could break that lock and then get a lock with Wolfpack. So yeah, there's a reason to do it. There's no downside. You might as well do it. Maybe we should all just get into the habit turn 1, get all your locks on the board. Can that ever backfire on you? Turning towards the board edge. One forward from red. Not quite ready to commit. Okay, if you need to reposition. Yeah, I mean, sure, if there's more important things to do, but is there any chance that you would have a lock on something, an obstacle, and you wish you hadn't? Yeah, if you have false transponder codes on your ship, yeah, you're exactly right. Don't do that. Don't jam the rock. You're absolutely right. Good point. That's a good shout. I'm always compiling best practices in my mind. You know what? Probably just go ahead and lock everything, unless you got transponders. Jango. 2 hard turn. Looking at that distance, he's got to know that if he shoots that bomber. So right now, he could jam yellow. Oh, you know what? There's no fire convergence on Warthog from Warthog. So... Oh boy, boosts into it. All right, man. It's probably about the same. He may not have been in range last turn, or before he boosted. That might have been preferable. No wolf pack yet. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I forget that wolf pack has to be at range 0 to 3. Yep. Does it care about arc? Tagger's in your firing arc. Okay. But you're right. You can freely take this shot. Tobby, much more knowledgeable player. Two hits. No sort of lone wolf or anything on... Yeah, he does. He's got it. Might as well lone wolf, right? Yeah, he's doing it. Nada. Spins... Takes a shield on yellow. Here's the 2-dice shot back. Into Jango, range 3, 1 crit. One evade. Where does Tobby go from here? That's a good question. So he can 1 hard turn right, or he can 4 forward. does feel like these Y-Wings are going to get stuck on the side of the board here. While Sunfat gets a 1v1 with red. He's got to get in there close enough, but there's not a whole lot stopping Sunfat from coming in. Could you 3-bank? Could you 3-bank Jango, hop over yellow, get range 1 of green, something like that? If yellow does its slowest, does a 1 forward, would you be able to pop into that, pop over that, or would you just bump it? Three bank might clip the rock. Really? No. Right. Greg Chandler Burns, thank you very much. 7 months. Does turning into the rocks do anything? I don't think so. There's the 1 forward, so you definitely bump into that with 3-bank. Well, now I don't think so. Gonna clog up that hole with green. But that's not bad because the dorsal turret's facing the opposite direction. So if you did a 3-bank here, I mean, spawn the range, my guy. There you go. Yeah, you could get range 1. Transponder code gets that lock jammed off. Warthog turns away. I like this. Has the fire convergence out the back, but also has an arc pointed towards Sunfac, just in case. Four forwards blocked. 1 hard. Looks okay, honestly. 4 forward. There's a bump from Jango. Now the problem here with that target lock from green getting jammed off, now you're not defending, so you don't even get to Wolfpack get a target lock there. So honestly, not terrible for Jango. Might be taking some 2-dice shots. Maybe that's range 1, but I don't think so. One bank from Sunfac. Might be just on the edge of range 3. Gonna tractor maybe to the right. Don't think you want to go in. Oh, he may just rotate that turret and stay right here. Okay. Nope. Playing cautiously. Not bad. Yeah, he's well out. Jango, no shot. Warthog. Can shoot out the back. Now what there's no clone command or anything. Nah. 2v3. blank crit. Can't fire convergence yourself. Spend the force point. Or do you want to save Doqq? I mean, the most... You can see what the range bands... It probably is range 1. Yeah, spends the force point. He's got Lone Wolf for a defensive reroll. It's range 2. So it's a 2v2. This ship does have fire convergence, though. That's the ship that got jammed. And yeah, I would think you would focus with all these ships and then just use Wolfpack to get the target lock. Takes 1. Not too bad. So you were either going to take 1 versus Warthog or 1 here. What? Jango. Shield down. All right, 57 minutes left, 0-0. Single damage onto Jango so far, but he's... I mean, it looks good for him. He's split the formation. Red and Warthog are going after Sunfac. Yellow and green are sort of going after Jango. They're not together anymore. They're getting split up. So Tobby's doing the old divide and conquer. Does the 4K from green fit? I don't think so. That's a little risky. And where does yellow go? I'm a little worried about a proximity mine. Well, your 1 and 2 forward are the blues, so you probably just stay here and bump. I just want to dial in the 1 hard right with Jango. Because if yellow bumps, you got a proximity mine. Maybe a 2. Where do I think green's going? Failing a K turn. Yeah, this is all bad for yellow and green because I can't see anything that they do gets their front arcs on anything or sets them up in a position where they can re-engage the following turn. They're turning away, they're bumping, so they're probably not shooting anything this turn, maybe with a dorsal turret. And next turn looks bad too. We'll see if Jango can capitalize on that. Jango just needs to not turn in here. Why not? What can they do against the turn in? Maybe a hard turn from red? The reason I would turn in is to try and get 2 guns on the same ship. And if you turn in, I think Sunfac and Jango might actually be able to concentrate their fire. There's a 2 forward from yellow. Does relieve the stress. You want to flip the turret around? Green with a 2 hard in front of Jango, so I hope he did do a 2 hard if he's turning. There's the 1 straight from red. Oh, they all took locks. That's nice. Gonna boost forward here. Oh, boy. Do you want to boost forward? Oh, if he can ensnare red, he can throw him on the rock. Yeah. Not bad. Take a bullseye shot into Warthog. Start of engagement. Oh, nope. Almost forgot about Jango. My bad. You probably just stay here, right? If you boost... I'm not sure you get out of arc and you take a proton torpedo. If you stay here, you're only taking a 3-dice shot, and you get to proximity mine. Oh, he took a focus on Sunfac. I thought he was taking an evade. Isophane, 6 months. Thank you very much. Here's the tractor. Gonna roll left and forward onto the rock. Deny that shot. There it is. Roll for damage. And I would probably rotate that ship, because next turn looks pretty bad. Takes the damage. Yeah, he's going to rotate. That's not bad. It probably gives Sunfac a decent ensnare target next turn, but you don't want to have to go over that rock again. All right, Jango. Looks like he took a lock versus green. Let's take a look at the dials here. Green did a 2 hard. Jango did a 3. While you defend or perform a primary attack, if the difficulty of your revealed maneuver is less than that of the enemy, and it is because Jango did a blue and they did a white, you may change one of the enemy ship's focus results to a blank. Doesn't matter. There's no focus on green. They're basically blank anyway. But nice to keep in mind when it could trigger. What could have been? Let's think about things that are online. There are no other ships in the attack arc. Nope, there are 2 ships. While you perform a front arc attack with Slave 1. Nope, you're attacking out the back. Has Doqq around if he wants it. Spin that lock. He's thinking about whether he wants to keep the the force point, probably. Oh, I get... Well, he could have lone wolfed as well, but save that for defense. Lone wolf first. I don't know that you want to be precious about that target lock. Nope, he's going to do it. Reading the chat. Force point for 3. One evade takes 2 on green. Sunfac, bullseye. 3 dice with Predator. Range 3, so it'll be 3v2. And is he going to Predator to keep that mod around? Probably would. Dan, X-Wing SHG. Thank you very much for the sub. Great matches this morning. If you didn't see it, there's a great KYBER Cup match earlier this morning. Definitely make sure to follow and sub to X-Wing SHG. They will be having a big German national tournament at the end of this month. Did he reroll? No, he spent the focus. 1 evade takes 2 on Warthog. Shields down. All right. He was confident that he would not need the focus for this defense. 2 evades. All right. All right. A Warthog did use Wolfpack. Took a strain, got a lock, didn't spend it on the attack. Gonna hand the lock off with Synced Console. Does all that happen at the same time? After you perform an attack. Yeah, okay. Wolfpack's on the defense after you perform an attack, which was... Just then he handed off the lock to the bomber. Range 1. Jango turns a focus down with his ability. It's a little bit of a flex because there's no focus there anyway. But we are going to have Fire Convergence rerolls. Isophane with a $100 donation. I thought those were bits when I heard the sound. Thank you very much. We are in... we did recently have to acquire some new gear, so that does help a lot. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Jango. Oh, he blanked out on the evade dice. Did have Lone Wolf? Didn't. Right, he spent it instead of the lock. Well, well, well. You reap what you've sown. Sunfac down to 2. X-Wing Santa, Isophane, absolutely. He saw that letter that I wrote to Lou, and he was like, there's only one. Thank you again for that donation. Patrick, there's the biddies. That's the sound that I thought I heard. Thank you very much. So Red's going to be coming off of that rock. But again, I mean, look at this Republic formation. It is so split up The divide and conquer kind of working. I mean, you haven't gotten anything really close to half points or to the point where you can initiative kill it easily. Is there any maneuver where Warthog does not bump this turn? Well, if he wants to get rid of the stress, then it's a 1 or 2 forward. You know what? You got the same blues on Warthog and the BTLBs, right? It's the 1 and 2 forward for both. Rip. Red already has a lock, so you don't need the action? I guess you don't need it from Warthog either. Not exactly an offensive powerhouse. The Wise have R4. You're right. My bad. So forget what I said. Do whatever you want. Maybe you one bank towards Jango. Just imagining Red getting rolled by Sunfac. It won't be back onto a rock, so that's good. But he could actually bump you and roll you down the board to get further away from Jango. That'd be rude. If you're going to block with Warthog, because you can't move him. Here comes the proximity mine. Yep. Green taking 1 guaranteed. Gonna roll 2 dice. Takes 1. There you go. There's your half points. First on the board, 23-0. Tobby with an early lead. They are asking for my help. Do I change with Doqq or the opponent? I think the opponent, yeah. The person who rolled the dice. So Doqq says a result has to be changed if it's not present, but the person who rolled the dice gets to change it, right? Yeah. They're also checking plated hull. He's not defending, so plated hull doesn't apply. And actually, plated hull is now gone with that face-up crit. Weapons failure could be fixed this round. All right. Red comes off the rock, does not go over it again, so doesn't have to roll and gets a focus. See, I thought he might bank towards Jango. We'll see if that would have done anything. But I imagine Django's turning right. Maybe just a 1 bank, but he's heading in that direction. Green with the bump. And yeah, this is what I was worried about with green and yellow, is you pretty much have 2 turns of not engaging. Green did shoot Jango, to be fair. I need to stop acting like if you don't get a proton torpedo off, you're not shooting. That's not true. A reinforce on the rear. Is that what you want? I mean, so he is seeing... Oh, nope. I said that Jango was going around that rock, and he is not. Gonna keep this 1v1 with green going, and why not? Should be out of Wolfpack and Fire Convergence range. Can you roll left and forward? You'd get out of the Y-Wing arc. You probably wouldn't get out of Warthog. And would you be close enough to ensnare, at least get the tractor off of you? I would try all these barrel roll positions, but nah. He knows he can't get out of that front arc. Let's hope that he's close enough for the ensnare. Yeah, he's got it. So this opponent does have a tractor token, but is not tractored. So while you perform a primary attack, if the defender is tractored, Wolfpack is not tractored. Will not get extra Sun Fac dice. Jango, is that range 2? Sure is. Lucky Y-Wing. Oh, did Warthog take a stress? That's a good question. Does that reinforce his red? Just hit crit. Ooh, Jango does get to use his ability. Is there a focus there? No. Oh yeah, green bumped. Taking hit crit. Can't use plated hull. Loose stabilizer. All right. Sun Fac. Does green have a lock? It does. Yeah. But that was range. Yeah, that's range 2, so it could be a proton torpedo. Didn't get close enough with Jango, so that could be problematic. Range 1, Sun Fac. Three dice, 1 hit. No mods. No, he gets to roll. He's not tractored. And look at that. The natty evade. Warthog uses Wolfpack again. Takes a strain. Gets a lock. Range 1 shot. 3v3. We do have an evade on Sun Fac. Here's 2 hits and a focus. Do you want to spend that lock to mod? Yes, he does. 2 hits. Ooh, taking 1 on Sun Fac. Jangoing has nothing. Now I'm wishing red had done the one bank even more, because Jango's pretty much locked into a one hard. Maybe a two, but he's got to move slow enough that he can't escape your one forward if you had banked that direction. Let's not live in the past here. Green's got a shot. Whoa. Weapons failure. Ah, I see. I see. Triple crits. Ooh. He's going to spend his focus, take one on the shield. Takes two on the shield. What? So Jango shields down. He's gonna have to hard turn. I mean, again, you could probably just two hard red towards Jango, right? Probably one forward bump. Warthog. Is that good? Warthog's kind of moving away from everything. Proximity mine kill. Yeah, how's green doing too? The prox doesn't kill you. Loose stabilizer is gonna make you wish you were dead. Doqq guarantees the kill. Good point. Not convinced it's worth proximity mine to kill green. So if you don't kill green, it one forwards, it fixes loose stabilizer. If you one hard Jango, are you taking a possible dorsal turret shot? Yeah, he's not going to spend it. All right, fish. Jango's fate is in your hand. Fixes stabilizer. Has to. He's gonna live. You know, he's got weapons failure, so even if you take the dorsal turret shot, it's gonna be a single dice. Unless it's range 1. There's the hard turn and a barrel roll from yellow. Hard 2 from red. So this is the problematic one. He goes for a focus instead of a lock. Can somebody synced console here? I don't think so. If red had a lock, he could proton torpedo here. I don't think there's any way, unless Jango shoots him, which now I think he's lost his shot. Oh boy. Swiggity swoop. Here comes Sunfac. Just takes a focus. All right. No ensnare needed. Back arc from Jango, really banking on this killing green instead of the proximity mine. 3v1. He boosted. He's got a force point. He could lone wolf. Spins the force point. No. I'd probably spin the lock on both of those, but oh well. I don't know what he used to mod that second focus. Doesn't, I mean, it's 2 anyway, right? So no. Boba. Oh, Boba. Thank you. While perform an attack, if there are no other ships in the attack arc, you may change 1 focus to hit. Yes. Good eye. Baby Boba doing work. Absolutely. Range 1 from Sunfac, putting 3 through on Warthog. Why am I taking it off Jango? Warthog. Half points. All right. Could have been a torp. 2v2 range 2. Does not have fire convergence. It's not. It's front back anyway. Hit crit. All right. Fair enough. Double natural evades. Anything you can do, I can do better. So the first Y-Wing is gone. Who's next? You got 5 hull remaining on Warthog. 7 hit points on the other 2. A lot to chew through, but less to arc dodge. Also, Warthog is going the wrong direction. I feel like I would entertain a K-turn from red. Can I fit it? Probably not. 2 forward with yellow. I almost want a hard turn left from red just so I can K-turn the next turn and get lined up with yellow. Not great for the Republic. They're all spread out. Or yeah, maybe you just hard turn red to the right. I don't know that you want to get up there in the knife fight. I mean, yellow can 4 forward, I guess. You've already got the lock on Jango. Could punish him for coming in. Oh, 4 forwards. Red. 3 forward, then. Goes for the 2. Gets rid of the stress. Alright. Tries to do the 4K. It does not fit. So there's the ship out of the fight. Warthog, 1 straight. Oh boy. Boost forward, rotate that turret, put yellow on a rock. Oh, even better. As long as the 1 hard next turn does not put you on the rock. Now you definitely need to rock it, so Jango doesn't have to take this. I think you definitely, I think you do want to boost because you're in the dorsal turret arc right now. Range 1, 3v1, 3v2. You'd be boosting into Warthog's arc, but it's long range. And you probably want to shoot Warthog anyway. Alright, Ensnare. Let's go. Range 1. I would roll middle, probably. Rolls forward. Takes the damage. Great rocks here for Sun Fac. And that's a fact. Range 1 Sun Fac shot does get the extra attack dice, so 2 plus range 1 plus Sun Fac for 4. It is not obstructed, so 0 defense dice. No predator. 4 dice with a focus. Spins the focus. Knows he's not being shot. One of those crits gets turned down. There we go. 3 hits and a crit. Well, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what the crit is. Direct hit. Well, at least there's no face-up crit for plated hull. Oh, they dealt it wrong. Direct hit does not go through. It is a weapons failure. Well, that is going to stick around. Jango, long range. Could shoot in a red if he wanted. But he should get Boba here, right? Yeah, and he should get Slave 1. There are no focuses to mod with Boba, but he can change a hit to a crit with Slave 1. What? Oh, did he Doqq? Yeah, I see the Doqq was spent. Doqq for a crit. Change the blank into a crit. Structural damage. Hit crit back. 3 dice for Jango. Does not have a force point. Checking for Lone Wolf. He's got it. Gonna reroll a dice and take a crit. Loose stabilizer. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? How did I even manage to do that? Rip. Alright, well, we'll mess with that later. So Jango's half points. Loose stabilizer could take a damage if he doesn't go straight. The straights look alright, though. All right, 195. Is that right? Yeah, half of Jango. Big points. Back to dials. Who's getting dialed in there last? Red. Who's stressed, so not going to be in the fight. 16 minutes left. One forward fixes the, or gets rid of the stress on red. But, I mean, you're not shooting this turn. Next turn, you're going to hard turn. You're going to be in that corner for 2 or 3 turns. Yellow comes over the rock. Rolls a focus. No damage. No action either. Alright, I'm back. I don't know how I did that, but I'm back. Flips down structural. What was his maneuver? 3 bank from Warthog. Nope, rotating. Left, right on the mobile arc. Doesn't care about structural. Barely roll any dice anyway. Jango. 3 straight. Thinking about loose stabilizer. He's safe from everything right now, but he could boost into a shot on Warthog. And he's going to do it. Chooses violence. Jango, 3 hard turn. Maybe in both dorsals. Yeah, he's drawing the line. He's definitely in yellows. The range 2 for red's a little dubious. Gonna rotate that turret right. Probably boost yellow forward. I don't think that gets you out. Yellow's on 2, so he's just going to try and kill it. All right. All right, 4v0. With a focus. You could roll 4 blanks. It's a thing that can happen. That's almost the opposite. 2 hits and a crit. Guaranteed kill on yellow. Gets to keep its focus on Finn. Range 2. Hit focus. Does he still have the force point? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he you know, he's putting that dice out there to let us know he's Doqquing for a crit, and I'm still missing it. So it changes the focus into a crit. Hull breach. Oh, structural, so it doesn't even get to roll. That's right. Double hull breach. Call the plumbers. Does have the dorsal turret shot. 2v3. And that one actually has a lock. So there are mods. Target lock for nothing. Spins the focus. It doesn't even need to, but even if you'd convert it with the lock, wasn't going through. Bit of a bummer. No arc for Warthog. 10 minutes left. And it looks like Tobby's got this under control. Only a 28-point game, though, and half of Sun Fac is 36. That can happen at any moment. I would hope Sun Fac does not stay up there in that corner. Could be a hard one out of Sun because of that rock. Hard 2 out of the red bomber to the left. Still got loose stabilizer on Jango. He'll probably just do it again, right? 1 forward, decide if he wants to boost. 8 minutes left. You're not stressed on Warthog, so hard 2. 3 bank. It all seems kind of bad. If you move fast enough, maybe it's tough to get to you with a 1 forward boost. Can the lot stop? It could, but I think Jango's just going to go slow. Goes to the target lock. BM doesn't spawn the range. Hard 2 from Warthog. Takes a focus. Breaks loose stabilizer for the shot. Alright, Jango. Okay. Down to 4. No chill. Takes a lock. Has Doqq and Baby Boba. Oh, 0 chill on Sun Fac. Does he know that he's holding on to the last of the points? Did I already have Sun Fac down to... He was at 3. Now he's at 2. How's Red doing? Red is on 2 shields, so no initiative killing this. Four dice, range 1 from Sun Fac. Could you have rolled left and gotten bullseye? Are there 2 crits? Yes. Direct hit goes through. Half points. 51 point lead, so now getting half of... Well, Sun's already given up half. Getting the other half of Sun does not put you in the lead. Slave 1. And Boba for the crit, I think. Force point, maybe? Oh, he doesn't need it. Warthog's on 1. Well, that's going to make things a lot harder. Warthog will get to stick around and shoot. Fuel leak, power regulator. They're dealing all the crits. Tobby's on the hunt for a weapons failure or a blinded pilot. Gets a panicked. All right, which 3 is shooting back first? Looks like it's the lot. 2 dice, focus, target lock. Spins the focus for 2. Jango, 2 dice. Has the force point still? Yes. I think he was hunting for a crit, maybe? Spends a force point, takes one. Nope, thinking about Lone Wolf. Gonna spend all the upgrades.
Wow. Wow.
Range 1. Dorsal turret, 3v3 into Sunfac. Hit crit. Has a lock. Nope. Sunfac. 2 eyeballs. Takes a crit. Direct hit. It is a fuel leak. All right. Red Squadron Bomber, it is up to you. The hopes and dreams of the Republic ride with you. How much time do we have left? 1.5 minutes. Now, these players are both 1-1. Losing here does not necessarily mean they are out of contention for the cut. A certain number of 4 and 2s will make it. So even if you lose here, there's still a chance to get into the cut. And even if you aren't eligible for the cut, there are faction prizes and other ways to win prizes outside of the cut. Does a roll with red, which I feel like is just going to make it worse when Jango does a 1 hard. Now you've just put yourself on the rock. Nope. Sunfac says no way. Going to tractor forward and evade. We may actually get another turn. Yeah, 20 seconds left. No shot for Jango and no shot for the bomber, so let's go. 15-second final round. There are no locks on Jango. He's probably going to 1 hard right and boost away. 5 forward from Jango. From Sunfac. Final round. One or 2 forwards, the only blues you have for the Y-Wing, so your chances of getting a proton torpedo are nil. At this point, you turn towards Jango. Actually, they're leading by 81. So even if you kill Jango, you're still losing. Brings Sun back because he knows he can shoot at range 3 and take nothing. Smart. Jango, 4 forward. Let's see if he takes anything on the rock. Takes a crit. Direct hit. Down to 2. Sunfac. Range 3 unobstructed. Spins the focus for hit crit. Plated hole should turn that down to a hit. Yeah. Blanks out. Takes 2. Jango for the kill. Range 2. Should not... Not sure about Lone Wolf here. They're going to have to check the range. There are no other ships in the firing arc. So Boba's going to trigger. You're not in the back arc for for Slave 1. Doesn't matter, plated hull's still there. You only need 1. He only gets a single, and he's going to Doqq for a blank. They both go through. That ship is dead. GG. All right. Well, congratulations to Tobby advancing with another win in the KYBER Cup. Thank you to Doqq for the game. Still has a chance at the cut. Thank you, everybody, for watching. That'll do it for this match. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.